Family of a man gunned down on New Year's Eve is... It's now time for Crime in the DMV, where we bring you the latest headlines from the week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Sierra Fox. We start in Prince George's County. The family of a man gunned down on New Year's Eve is grieving tonight, and police need your help solving the murder case. Fox 5 Shamari Stone has the details.
27-year-old Michael Shipman Jr.'s father is grieving, demanding to know who killed his son and why. His son was sitting in an SUV around 8 o'clock last night at the Exxon gas station on the 7500 block of Landover Road. A woman was with him. Suddenly, someone came here to the SUV, opened fire, shooting Michael Shipman Jr. and the woman who was with him several times. He died on the scene. Medics drove the woman to a hospital. Tonight, she survived. Her condition is unknown. Prince George's County Police roped off the area at the gas station while crime scene investigators collected evidence. You're now going to hear exclusively from Michael Shipman Jr.'s father. He says Michael had 2 sons, a daughter, and a child on the way.
I just want to know why. I would just like to ask the person why, what happened there, that you would want to take my son's life.
You talked to your son just an hour before he was murdered. What was his demeanor? What was he? How did he seem?
He was happy. He was laughing on the phone.
And tonight we talked to an employee here at the Exxon gas station. He says that police are reviewing surveillance video. Meanwhile, if you have any information about this murder, call Prince George's County Police. In Landover, I'm Shamari Stone. Back to you.
Now to D.C., where a mother is pleading for answers nearly a year after her son was shot and killed during an attempted robbery. Fox 5's Bob Barnard explains.
This is a story about an unsolved murder here in D.C. Happened on this block of South Dakota Avenue Northeast in January of this year. And it's about a mother's never-ending grief.
Every day moving forward is going to be a struggle for me. This does not go away. This is not something that gets easier with time.
Janet Rilbuto is reflecting on the murder of her 23-year-old son, Ryan, a graduate of St. Bonaventure University, doing a year of postgraduate service in D.C. when he was shot and killed on this snowy street during an attempted robbery.
The pain, the trauma, the horror of what goes on with the family members after somebody is so suddenly and brutally taken. No goodbyes, no nothing. It just like in a split second, he was gone.
Ryan Rilbuto was from upstate New York, came from a close-knit family, one of 3 brothers. This family's life shattered here in the 5,000 block of South Dakota Avenue Northeast, January 18th, 2024. Is one of 115 unsolved murders in D.C. this year.
Whoever did this has not been caught. There's been no justice. There's been no consequence. There's been nothing. And for my 23-year-old beautiful son, he's in the ground.
Ryan had attended a church service with 2 friends here at Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in Shaw. They'd taken a metro train to Fort Totten, decided to walk the rest of the way home because it was a beautiful snowy night.
And this act, this one split second, has completely changed all of our lives.
Janet's 2024 yearbook is a scrapbook of notes and letters and news articles about Ryan.
I have not read them all.
And Janet says the police reaction to the recent murder of the healthcare CEO in New York City leaves her longing for answers.
I want to talk to the mayor in D.C. I would like to talk to the higher-ups to see what's going on. I need some assurance, something to know that this case is not just on the bottom of somebody's desk right now, that there's a network of people that are continuing to try to find who murdered Ryan.
I've also spoken to D.C. police today. They tell me this is not a cold case and that leads are still coming in and being pursued.
Staying in the district, a D.C. elected official is the latest victim of a car break-in, and the crime was caught on camera. Fox 5's Lily Zhang shares more.
Commissioner Tricia Duncan says this area, Spring Valley, is not known for violent crime. That, of course, is a good thing. But she says neighbors have expressed concerns about car break-ins and theft. She experienced it herself nearly 2 weeks ago. This is video she shared with Fox 5. Duncan is the ANC 3D commissioner for 3D02. This is video captured by the cameras equipped on her car around 1:30 in the afternoon on December 20th. We confirmed with DC police today that a report has been filed for this incident. It happened on 49th and Van Ness in DC. Duncan says the person in the video got away with her purse. Now, she tells us she normally would never leave it unattended in her car, but in this case, she did not anticipate being gone for very long. She only left her car for about 90 seconds, she says, before someone smashed the window and got away. She shared the video online this past weekend in hopes that someone will recognize him.
I was extremely frustrated at first with myself because this is the kind of theft that's the number one theft in our neighborhood. We are extremely lucky not to have a lot of violent crime. We have had some carjackings, but they have significantly been reduced. But this is the biggest crime in our neighborhood.
While Duncan says she has not coordinated this with police, she would like to set up some sort of cash reward for whoever can correctly identify this person responsible.
In Maryland, a mother and father are devastated after their son was shot multiple times in Prince George's County. Police say he was a rideshare driver working at the time of the shooting. Fox 5 Shamari Stone has the latest.
36-year-old Watson Abdullah's family is devastated and they hope that he survives. Right now, he is at a hospital in critical condition. His mother tells me that he recently became a father just 4 months ago and he was working hard as a rideshare driver to support his family. Well, he was found right here near this area. This is where the rideshare actually came to this parking lot near this storage facility that you're looking right here on Bladensburg Road. Tonight, it's a mystery. His family demanding to know who shot him and why. Prince George's County Police and Cottage City Police drove here for the report of a shooting on the 3300 block of Bladensburg Road around 10:45 last night. That's when police found 36-year-old Watson Abdullah suffering with several gunshot wounds. Police say he was the rideshare driver and working at the time. Tonight, police are trying to find a suspect and motive in this case. Was Abdullah targeted? Was this a robbery? Was the shooter a rideshare customer? These are some of the questions police are trying to answer as they investigate. Meanwhile, a law enforcement source who is close to this investigation tells me Watson Abdullah was on the phone with a relative right before the shooting. The relative allegedly heard the suspect say, "Turn down the radio." And Abdullah allegedly responded, "Please don't shoot me." Then the shots were fired. Crime scene investigators say that they recovered shell casings from this parking lot. They're still investigating and urge anyone with information about this shooting to call Prince George's County Police. I'm Shamari Stone in Bladensburg. Back to you.
Back to you. Yes. We back in the building with another podcast vlog, and this is Rawdope podcast vlog, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. And in my famous words, good morning. What's happening out there, man? I see my brother checking in, Safi. What it is, bro. One thing about you, I know that you're gonna be my supporter. You're gonna hold it down. You're going to pass the word because that's the straight up love, man. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Love you, brother. Glad you tapping in. Show. Good morning, y'all. We snowed in Baltimore. I don't know how bad it is because I ain't been out the house yet. You know, I got to get breakfast. But supposed to get up 6 in the morning. On a snowy day, it's hard to get up 6 in the morning. I apologize, but my 6 in the morning crowd, I will be there. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow, 6 in the morning to get it in with y'all. And you know, definitely Wednesday. You know, Tuesday and Wednesday is my auction days. So Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, I have to get up and go far, take an hour drive outside of Baltimore to go to the auction. So it's no big thing. You know, I do it every week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to PA. But it's everything's on the chopping block today, man. Everything's on the chopping block, man. We want some people to get into this chat. So hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. It's a little live. It's a little light in here right now because I don't got the craziest thumbnail, but I tried something new today. But I'm going in today though. I promise you, you know what I'm saying? It's going they're gonna pop up in here. I'm going in today though. It's open topics. I'm talking about everything. Rio the Young OG interview on $1 million worth of game. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about Whack 100 and Adam 22 Words of War. I want to talk about justice for Robert Brooks. I want to talk a little bit about Lil Dirt, Diddy, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? The NFL playoffs, man. We gonna chop it up. We gonna chop it up today for sure. Adam and Wack discuss the Great No Jumper Brawl. Adam gets mad at Wack for not being apologetic about the fight. Let's hear this. That's what we're going into right now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into this right now.
To understand. And see, it's crazy that you talk this shit. It is crazy.
It's crazy that you're not apologetic about the fact that you put me in this situation. I have to deal with all this bullshit for no reason.
Hey, bro. Do you know how many times I've stopped people from coming up here?
Oh my god!
Because you on here on live.
Batman stuff.
You know what does the live mean? What does the live mean? Right here.
We good.
How many
We're
calls we done got? Third. Blood that nigga whoop, just whoop. Man, leave that shit
What am
alone.
I doing? What have I done that would make somebody that angry that they wanted to
You
show
got
up?
niggas dissing the set.
Oh come on.
Hey, bro, do you not? Will you tell him?
But this is what
Hey, bro.
you do. This is what you guys do.
No, it's not what
You're
I
trying
do.
to convince me that I'm in danger, so I should be thankful that you beat somebody up in the parking lot. I'm not thankful.
Well,
I wish
first
it
of all-
just didn't happen.
Well, first of all, right, I'm gonna be real. A 2-on-4 where I come from is a head-up squabble. Dead homies. I put me and one of my homeboys against every foe, and y'all gonna see some thumping. Now, here goes where it gets up at. When somebody refuses to fight back after you doing the woofing, now the ones you would have been fighting to keep off your homie is now free and relieved to go to your homie. A 2-on-4 where I come from is an even squabble.
I've never heard of this before in my life.
On some gang member shit, yeah. 2-on-4s are even squabble.
It's not an even squabble. It might be an acceptable squabble, but it's not an even squabble.
He say it's not a
And what? Okay, maybe if the two is Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Brock Lesnar, okay.
Who they are. It's an even squabble. We're not looking at this as it's that great of a threat. I'm just being real.
It wasn't a threat at all. They had no guns.
Hey, bro, listen, we don't know what the fuck about.
Okay, but I feel like an overt amount of violence was perpetrated before that was even established.
Well, you know,
at some point, you just don't have to strip them naked, right? It was a little over the top, and it puts me in a very weird position.
Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy. You talking about people getting naked in a weird position.
Consensually. Unconsensually.
No, sometimes you mention shit that we don't want to talk about. But you talk about it, I don't get mad. You know how many times people swear? Let me see if you're going to keep it real. Right. Where do I get the short end of the stick with him? What do they say I don't do when he does certain shit? You let him get away with sex play and things of that nature?
You love that shit. Let's be real.
See,
you love joking around about it. It's like your favorite thing. You call me gay all the time.
Because you say gay shit.
And then I call you gay.
I don't say gay shit.
You got a zesty streak.
What the fuck is that?
A zesty streak. It means that there could be room for confusion. I don't think you're gay. Well, you do gay shit.
See, he's doing it.
You do gay shit too.
He's doing it, right?
You're gay.
He's doing it, right? He's doing it, right? And what I gotta do is tune it out. Damn, this was one of his complaints. You heard it. What did he say? He let the motherfucking white boy, not for sure, sex playing, culture vulture, whoop. He said a lot of this shit. He was popping all that shit. Now
I didn't hear any of that. I believe you, but
it's
also, what the f do I care?
Yeah, but the thing that's confusing is he didn't say nothing to Adam when he saw him. He didn't.
You see what I'm saying?
He wasn't like
the call I heard with Rich Trapper, he seemed very respectful. Now I believe it could definitely be whoever his audience is. His whole tone could change. Sure.
No, there for sure. There is a past between him and Luce. We're not sure of what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But whatever he said in the interview, he even said.
But I will say,
he said that Luce Cannon was telling people in prison that he was Don Cannon, the producer. And
yeah, but see, that's some bullshit. We're gonna eliminate all of that because if that was the case, okay, so you saying you got a problem with Luce Cannon?
That's what it sounded like when he said that.
You got a problem, so you come up here, right? So why would you come up here? So if you a month that you're claiming,
why would he even know Luce was going to be it?
That's
besides what he says, which is that Luce gave him the address.
He said I gave him the address too.
Yeah.
He said I did too. See, the minute I heard him say I gave him the address, at this point in time, I gotta discredit everything you're talking about.
But Travis
I
is
ain't
on a
gave
call
shit.
saying that the meeting is canceled. That's
2:30.
Maybe nobody told Jay Reed.
Jay Reed, right? No, I don't know Jay Reed. I called Travis Ford. Mozzie canceled. I called Travis Ford. Now, I don't think to call Jay Reed. He ain't part of shit. He ain't part
All right, so
But he says at 5:50, 6 o'clock.
so basically, Adam 22 is a scared motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest. Let's just get straight to the point. Adam 22 kind of scared of Wack and them Bloods. If y'all look at his face right now, how he looking at Wack, I'm gonna show y'all with the camera right now. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me bring the camera around right now. I'm gonna show y'all Adam 22 face right now. Stop. Look at Adam 22 face, y'all. Look at Adam 22 face. Look at Adam 22 face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Look at Wack. Look at Adam face. Look at Wack. Adam not feeling it. Look at Adam face. Look at Adam face. And look at Wack. Look at Adam face. And look at Wack. Straight up. You sit that back down. Straight up. Straight up. Now look at that. Now, Adam 22 done got himself in some stuff. What's good? What's going on with the conversation? Man, we just getting into we opened up with the DMV news. You know, dude got shot out there. It's just open topics, man. Right now we on Adam 22 and Wack 100. You know that Wack 100 and loose cannon, you know what I'm saying? You know, put the dude together on No Jumper. Adam 22 don't want him around no more. You know, that's why I was just showing you Adam face. Adam doesn't want the man around no more. Adam doesn't know how he fight. Adam's very, very scared right now. Adam's scared. They got kind of like bullying Adam over in No Jump. He's out in California. He don't know what to do. Adam don't want to deal with them dudes no more. I promise you. Adam don't want to deal with them dudes no more, but Adam is soft, so Adam got to deal with them dudes. But finish hearing what he's saying. And they told the thing to this.
Him and said he's on his way down there, and he told him, maybe they told him, right? I don't know. He said, nah, bro, it's over. You heard what he said? Once I told him this shit's canceled, this should have been shut down. Why he kept going down there, I don't know. He had no reason to be here. I didn't give him the invite. His company is telling him, right? Hey, bro, when Mozzie ain't talked to him, Travis Ford is telling him, bro, no go. Whack them, bro, canceled. Whack called me. It's been canceled. Why did he still show up if he got a problem with Luce? Now you telling me he talking shit about Luce. So why do you show up?
Well, here's the crazy thing. Now I might have literally 1,000th of the thug credentials that y'all got.
Blazing.
This don't make any sense to me. This one part, right? Why the hell would people, knowing they're outnumbered, knowing that people like y'all who don't go around with the around,
that man came to No Jumper to have a conversation with Wack 100. Hold up. He came down there. Listen, bro, when you pull up to somebody's set, No Jumper, California, and you pull up without a gun, a knife, a mace, a pit bull, or some backup, you didn't come to fight. Wack 100 and them pulled them boys and move. I believe that. Yo ain't gonna fight you and your man at No Jumper. God knows who inside of that building. That man ain't gonna fight, but I'm gonna let y'all figure it out.
just too deep to try to start shit.
No, I'm gonna be real. No, I'm gonna be real. I don't think a month came with the intent to kick it off through the conversation when the bullshit started being said that really had nothing to do with nothing.
When it became neighbors,
Kick it off.
Yeah.
No, do I think a month that came up, post up on the building, whatever? No. Right?
He telling you right now.
He came up here and
Wack telling you right now. He knew them niggas ain't come up there to beef with him. They came up here to talk. You know what I mean? He came up here to talk, bro. You did that shit. You backdoored that man.
I came up there. I was sent up there to close the deal. Our deal got signed 6 weeks ago. The owner and the number two said he has nothing to do with Dosh. He wouldn't be nobody a representative for Dosh. So now he's saying all this shit about Luce. Now watch this. Let's paint another narrative. How do we know the things he said on camera he didn't say to somebody over there and maybe it got back? I don't know. right? You know how much shit I know motherfuckers said that I don't say? How many people that be sitting right in front of me and bro, they be mad at me. Because I let them know. And they see them, I'll be like, nah, this is not the time. It's all kind of people that's in the trick bag that don't think I know shit. It just ain't the time. Maybe I got business, I got deals, I got a lot of shit going on. It's not the time, right? But it be people right in front of me. People you've seen that we know that said some foul shit. And we gonna smash you. Just not today. So for him to be loose with his lips like that, I don't know what he said. The only thing I do know is once he starts saying the shit about the building and, you know, motherfuckers act like this and the culture with the white boy sex playing, woo, I dismissed it. And when Lou said, so you came up here for what? To be content? He said it. You came up here to be content? Right? And do whatever cuz on gangster? Nigga, you tell any neighborhood on gangster, any neighborhood tell any gangster on hood, they're going to respond.
Do you think he's going to sue?
I don't know. I mean, I think he's going to try. But my man says whack, he broke. He going to try to sue. But here's the thing.
That's the whole interview.
When he felt that, I'm going to be real. Because I was totally in the dark about what was his reason for coming up here. Mm-hmm. The worst thing he could have did was that interview. Because now you gave your reasons. And your reasons is you came up here to seal a deal with 100 ENT and Dash Network. You said that I sent you a text and an email, which you can't show that. You can't show that. The owners in the number 2 of Dash Network will tell you shit got canceled. One of them's telling them, we told dude we're canceled, not going up there. So your continuous reason for coming up here, we're all still in the dark about. All of us. Only thing
whack
I know
a dog, yo.
was said in front of me.
That whack a dog, man.
It was said in front of me.
That man gonna sue the shit out y'all for what y'all did to him, whack. And y'all niggas gonna get booked.
That's something I had to swallow. Did it bother me a little bit? Yeah.
Now, let me break it down for y'all. Whack 100 is a alleged, is a Pyru gang member from California, do business, made his way to the game. So if y'all seen Whack 100 and Loose Cannon, they beat the Whack ain't do nothing, but Loose Cannon and a couple of them guys that be with him, put hands and feet and script these two men. So Whack is coming up with all these reasons why the men were there and that's the men. But I'm saying to y'all, y'all put in the comment box, if you going to go approach somebody aggressively, are you going without weapons or backing? Are you going, or if somebody tell you, yo, put up on me, we going to rap about it, and you come unarmed, you think that's peace? You know what I mean? That man came to seal that deal with Whack 100. Whack 100, man, and got Loose Cannon, them, man, they crushed him. You know what I mean? I wasn't there. I don't know it, this story, but I'm just saying, bro, it's hard to believe that two dudes, for one, you saying he came up there looking for smoke. His man standing like far away from him, letting two men have a conversation. It's like me and you pull up and I'm having a conversation with you and my man with me and your man with you. We're going to step off and let us two wrap it out. You know what I'm saying? So his man not even standing next to him. If it jump off, that let me know that them dudes didn't come to fight. They didn't come to fight, bro. They came to talk, bro. They came to talk to Whack, bro. And Whack got busy with him. Whack had got the boys' head on, man. Whack had the boys torture and script. You can't squash no beef like that. You can't squash no beef like that, Whack. And no jumper like Adam. You know that man suing you, Adam. You the one that got the bag. You the one that got the bag, bro. Whack don't care. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even think it's content because I'm looking at Adam face. Adam really trying to make money. Adam a businessman. We might not like Adam 22. I don't really agree. You know what I mean? Like I just don't. I don't agree with that. And yeah, that man going sue Whack talking about, yeah, they saying he broke Whack. Everybody sues out California. California is a state that people sue. People love to sue out California, bro. That's just what they do. They sue the shit out you in California. I promise you. You know what I mean? Promise you. You know what I mean? I promise you. Hey, yo, it was crazy, right? An OG dude, right? An OG dude was going up for parole. They told the parole board, everybody playing that hand. Oh, hold up. We got some YNW murder trial.
That we do
Get
not
it.
know who is in possession of them, what is going on with them.
YNW murder trial.
Pretty clear that during this type of process with an attorney who's on a case, that the state is bound to return innocent
We got Melly
documents or confidential communications to Miss Liberty. But she has not received any. In fact, she didn't know there were any that were to be received in case that's mentioned in the motion.
Yeah, this is what Sam Melly gonna get out. I'm all over the place, y'all, with the topics. So I call open topics.
It's not an investigation, but we do know that there's an ongoing investigation. Why? We have now been working for nearly a year or over a year with the state being in possession of documents dealing with Miss Liberty. If in fact Miss Liberty has to get off the case because of the conflict that she was at, this is a year too late. We should have been informed of this a year ago. So the defense team and Miss Liberty and therefore Mr. Devins for a year are working on this case with the state knowing that there's the potential that Miss Liberty will be indicted or an information filed against her in the exact same case of tampering with evidence and with witnesses. And if that becomes the case, she obviously, whether there's a conflict or not, that has been waived up until that time. I think the case law is pretty clear. At that time, if she has charges against her, she has to bail out. In fact, I believe, and I'm not sure because it's federal case law, but I'd like to read to the court this paragraph from the case of U.S. versus Shagan 661 Fed Sub.
Yo, now y'all gotta know, right? Next topic. YNW Melly been locked up for 5 years for the murder of his friends, right? He got a hung jury, a mistrial, right? Florida been doing that boy dirty. You heard me. Florida been doing him so dirty. I can't believe you're getting dirty down. You're getting dirty like that. Now he's back up in court. I guess, his lawyer supposed to be, was that the prosecutor or his lawyer was supposed to be getting, I think that was Melly's lawyer. His lawyer getting indicted for tampering or evidence. I don't know. I'm not sure. That's why I'm watching it now. But now, man, his trial, double murder trial, Florida versus Jamal Demons. I guess they gave him a speedy trial. So Melly back in here. You know what I mean? Like Melly back in court, and I feel bad for Melly, bro. Melly been locked up, yo, like down south in New York, yo, they be having some crazy statute of limitation, bro. They be having some crazy stuff going on, bro. This man shouldn't have been in jail this long, bro. He really shouldn't. This man shouldn't have been in jail this long without being convicted or released. He got a hung jury. He should have got a bail. Should have let him fight his charge from the streets, but they didn't, unfortunately. They didn't let him fight his charge from the streets. So now this boy been locked up, being treated like an animal inside of the cage. No visits. They take his phone privileges. They doing everything to a man that's supposed to be innocent and to proven guilty. So the YNW Melly joint, yo, is really like a case that a lot of people overlook because they're so caught up in everything that's going on. But Shorty is literally being fucked over by the state of Florida. I truly believe. You know what I mean? I truly believe, bro.
1289, 2009. In contrast to McLean, where the defense counsel was under investigation for a crime unrelated to charges against the defendant, here, defense counsel would have been under investigation for crimes that threatened the integrity and fairness of the trial. Were the government to inform the court at the eve of trial or during the course of trial that the defense team was under investigation for witness tampering, under the principles of McLean and as conceived by Cronin, the defense team would be forced to withdraw its representation of Dr. Shea. In fact, David Marcus made the motion orally as soon as he heard about the investigation. Such a development would severe prejudice. And that's where we're traveling down right now. Even if we stay on the case right now, if charges are brought against Miss Liberty, and they happen to fall before the end of Mr. Demon's trial, we may be forced to, under the law, to withdraw as an entire defense team. But a question still needs to be asked. Why did the state wait? Not to tell us, because they never told us. We had to find it out through Apple that there was an investigation. Because a year ago, we would have sat with Mr. Devins, and he may have said, you know what, I need a new defense team. And we would have been off the case. But for a year, basically, we've been on a case that maybe we should not have. There are things that we need to know. We need to know who reviewed the warrant, who signed the warrant for the state as far as authorizing. We need to know whether there was a tainting. If all this information was gathered and given to the state attorneys that are prosecuting this case right now.
Belly getting fucked over, y'all. Belly getting fucked over, bro. Belly getting fucked over. I'll be glad.
Today we flying to Toronto to go see the boy.
Yeah, boy Trump drops a bombshell ahead of the oath. I like that. Beanie Siegel lays down Jay-Z for the screen.
For lack of better terms, a little ritual. I know he'll always, when he was working on his albums, he would wear
They say Taliban glizzy checked in. Wow. Snowstorm. What's up, y'all? Be tapping to my people. What's up? Hello, are you Bar Molly? Yeah, I'm Bar Molly.
Bronx family tonight
I'm Bar
mourning
Molly.
the death of a father who was fatally stabbed Thursday while ordering a deli sandwich.
Yeah, I talked about this. This was
A
tough.
Bronx family tonight mourning the death of a father
New York, they going crazy in New York.
while ordering a deli sandwich.
They going crazy in New York.
While he was on the job as a mail carrier. And they say that he took that job to get out of poverty, never thinking this would happen. John Diaz spoke with family members.
Man got stabbed up.
Memorial continues to grow outside the home of 36-year-old Ray Hodge with his United States Postal Service hat in the middle. Loved ones lighting candles and hanging photos of the Bronx man who was a father of two.
She's messed up and the family gotta go through this.
This man says he grew up with Hodge.
He was trying to just make some money. You know, that's it. Just getting up, doing what he got to do to revive his kids.
Hodge's brother echoing that in a statement, saying, quote, he was an honorable and respectful man who took care of his family. Police say while on the job as a mail carrier, Hodge was fatally stabbed Thursday when he was ordering a sandwich at a deli in Harlem.
Why? Like, senseless. They took one of the good ones from us and all that.
Police say 24-year-old Ajaya Cruz has been arrested for the crime. Witnesses say she got angry and started to argue with Hodge over who was first in line to order. Deli workers say they saw the whole thing.
I separated them. The male guy in the front, the lady, she was in the back. She's spilling him in his face.
Witnesses claim in an instant, Cruz pulled out a knife and fatally stabbed Hodge in the stomach. In a statement, a spokesperson for USPS said it, quote, takes matters involving the safety and well-being of Postal Service employees as a top priority. Officials say Hodge worked as a mail carrier since the summer of 2022, based out of the Morningside Annex on West 125th Street. Loved ones say Hodge was just trying to make a living.
To see him, go from one stage of life to the next to better himself was anything you could ask from a kid.
Cruz has been charged with murder. Police say that a weapon was recovered here at the scene. For now, reporting here from Harlem, John Diaz, CBS News, New York.
Now, workers say both the suspect and victim were regular customers who had no history of disputes in the past.
running your business can feel like a jungle.
So a postal office man going to go get a sandwich in a Harlem bodega. Gets in an argument with a chick. Chick spits in his face and also stab him in the stomach. Now, what if he would have, and when she spit in his face, he would have opened her face up, black and like straight knocked out. Then he would have been wrong. Black man would have been wrong. But then she spit in his face. He still don't put his hands on him. Then she pull out a knife and stab him. Hey, yo, that day that girl was so bad over a spot in the law that you gonna go do life in prison, 24 years old. You gonna get life in prison in New York. Life in prison. You willing to go life in prison for a fucking bodega sandwich? Like, man, gotta cut it out. Like, god damn, people stupid, bro. I thought I was stupid when I was 24. Man, I wouldn't stab nobody on no line. You know, I'd just been like, Mama, make my food. I don't care. Like where I come from. We'd have just said, Mama, make my food. Mama, you know what I like? That's it. I don't care if 50 people in there. I'm just screaming out, Mama, it's me. Make my food. Well, at least that's where I come from. You know, but if they regular people in the bodega, it wouldn't have been rude to lie, man. You know what I want, man. You know what I'm saying? Sausage, egg, and cheese with the jelly. I want the sausage, egg, and cheese with the jelly. Yo, my new joint came in yesterday, too. What's your hobby? Put in the comment box. Like, I like these cars. All the cars I want. You know what I'm saying? All the cars I want. You feel me? I like to collect the joints. You know what I mean? It's the Phantom joint. It's the Phantom joint. Got some type of light up type shit. It's the Phantom Ghost. It's the Phantom, son. It's the Phantom. You shit. It's the Phantom. It's the Phantom. Yeah, you know? It's the Phantom. It got the suicide doors on it. Got the suicide doors on it. Got the suicide doors on it. Let you know it's open. Suicide doors on the Phantom. You know what I mean? Of course. You got to have a range. You know the range, do your thing. Yeah, I just don't like muscle cars. You know what I'm saying? That's that other stuff. I like to get these joints. And you know what I mean? You get your classic joints. You know what I mean? Drop me in the comment box. What's your hobby? I like to do these joints. I'm going to paint these joints when I get time. The colors that I want. But also, oh, I got this joint too. This joint hard. This joint hard. It's that Cybertruck with the bike on it. You know what I mean? The Cybertruck come with the little bike on it. You're cyber bike with the Cybertruck. You know what I mean? Yeah. I fucks with this type shit. You know what I mean? And the cyber lights on it. That shit hard, right? I be getting right with these joints. This joint hard, right? That cyber joint hard. You see the details on the joint? Little back come down. You put your truck down. The details on these joints is crazy, right? The detail on this joint is crazy. Look at the wheels on that joint. When you pop the door open. They do it on the back too. Look. The brake lights go on. This joint hard, right? I got a bigger one I just ordered too. Got the trailer and all that. I like the Cybertruck. I want to get one. It's a man's toy right here. You know what I'm saying? This joint hard. I'm going to paint it though. So when I get these joints, I paint them though. I'm going to customize this joint. Put some like LED lights on the bottom of the joint. It's going to be hard. I'm going to do a YouTube video on it when I be painting my cars and shit. Doing this shit with my joint. That's one of my hobbies. I play Madden too. Madden the thing though. You feel me? I'm a mad dude too. You know what I mean? I jumps on that joint and murder man. That's the only game I play. It's Madden. For real. That joint hard. You know what I mean? But this joint, I ain't gonna lie. This bitch is hard. Even the toy versions of these joints is hard. Look at that joint. Then they got the white leather in that joint. Show y'all this joint. Suicide doors on that joint. Suicide doors. Yeah. So 105,000 outside of hip hop, cars. I love cars. It's my second love. Outside of hip hop. Look at that joint. Look at that joint. That joint hard. Look at that joint. That joint hard, right? That joint hard. Look at the details and look at the leather in that joint. Look at the inside of that joint. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. You gotta get a look at the inside of that joint. That's crazy, right? Yeah, the finding, bro. Look at the details on it though. The details on that joint. I'm gonna paint this. I don't know, man. What color y'all think I should paint it? I'm gonna paint it probably like two-tone. I like white, so I probably do like a white, and you see the gold strip when I paint it. Might keep the white on that joint. Put the lights on the bottom. I'm just on my toy cars. I customize them, so when I buy my Phantom, you know what I mean. When I buy my Phantom, I could just take it to the Rolls Royce dealer and say, or once I buy it, I could take it to, the rim shop and tell them this the color I want, this the wrap that I want. So I'm gonna wrap this. The trunk pop on this joint too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can put something in the trunk right here. You know what I mean? You can hide something in the trunk of that joint. That joint hard though, right? That joint hard, yo. You can't lie, yo. That joint hard, bro. You can't lie. I just might just leave the door. You know them. Shout out to Texas. Texas big in the screw. Look at that joint. Look how big the trunk is, bro. Look how big the trunk on this joint. Gold all in it. Yeah. I love this joint. This joint hard. This joint hard. I love it. This joint super hard. That's what I do. That's what I do. Outside of rolling up that Getty, I like some cars. But what we on now? Lord Dirt. Let's get into Lord Dirt. What's up with my man Dirt, yo? What's the update on Dirt? You know what I'm saying? It ain't snowing in California. What's up with Dirt? Let's see what's going on, my brother Dirt. What's up with Lord Dirt? If y'all just tapped into my YouTube channel, please hit that notification button. Please hit that subscribe button. Please drop a like. Please leave a comment. And I'm going to open up the phone line soon. Lord Dirt tied in for murder for hire, third party, 84 years term. Show, it's this dude called Trenches News. I heard what he talking about.
You want to support? I said extra now. Food hygiene, clothes, back it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. And is it going to get bigger? We're going to talk about that. And we're talking about Hadia Pelton. She was killed in 2013. Gang member had they riding around THF looking for some gang members. And these girls, they was on a lunch break or I don't know what they was on. It was a test that day, and they
thanks, bro.
Had a break where they could leave.
Thank you, bro.
For an appeal, and his appeal was granted. They said that the police, of course, the confession, man. He told them.
Yeah, that joint hard. I like to collect those cards. That's something you do, yo. Play the game and collect the cards. One thing about when you've been in the streets your whole life and you've been out that shit for years, you tend to like double back with the shit you like as a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did with the crib. Shit. So many years of trying to have a Scarface looking crib. Now this is like your own space. You know what I'm saying? You come in my space, you see what I like. Sneakers. You know, I got the sneakers over there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm into. The Steelers, sneakers, cars. That's what I like, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into nothing good cannabis. I'm chills. You feel me? That's what I like.
Obama, they was active with this case. They was making sure that
Trying to see what he's saying about
they're gonna ask for house arrest until he go back to trial. They probably grant that. They probably yes, man, and her family gotta live with this. The innocent girl. And then y'all, we got Lil Durk. We talking about Lil Durk. Mona Lisa. Shout out to Mona Lisa. She kept it 1,000 wow. On with FYBJ Maine, she was on the whoops and she kept it real, man. And if Mona Lisa said this, you better believe that the gang members that be around her and like the O Blocks and all that, and this how they really feel about Lil Durk in the situation. They just ain't saying nothing. She just happened to come out and say it, But she was talking about that Lil Durk, when did he get his bond with Vaughn to be sliding for him? And I said the same thing. Like, he wasn't hanging with Vaughn since he was a little kid or none of that. He wasn't hanging with Vaughn. He went with Von, you know, in 2010, 11, 12. He wasn't hanging with them. He wasn't. He just wasn't, you know. And then Von go to jail, you know, Dirk out here. He's saying they saying that, you know, people picking up all the killers, all the shooters, they getting the fame now. If you a killer or something, you getting the fame. D-Thing, he a genius. D-Thing know how to move money. He know how to get money. So she said that D-Thing had showed up in court in 2018. Now Mona Lisa did the whole bid with Von. She did the whole bid with Von since day one when Von went in there. Mona Lisa was at the court dates. You know what I'm talking about, and everything. Phone calls, 3 ways, everything. So for Dirk to go all out on a mission for a person like he really didn't know. And it's just like Jam. I'm telling y'all, even the real members from Lamron, bro, or from any other BD Block, they'll tell y'all, bro, he really didn't know Jam. Even Jam Block will tell y'all. 079 MTV. Lil Durk really ain't no Jam, man. He was a fan, bro. He a fan of people who known as killers. He a fan of that. You know what I'm talking about? He get a rush from that, being around the killers. You know, he even rap about it. I turn your favorite rapper I turn serial killers into rappers. You know, and now that's his downfall. He fight for his life in jail. But with the second murder for hire, I do think like I ain't gonna say that. I really ain't gonna say that right now. But with AJ and Marley, the second murder for hire, I think Dirk fried in that too. Now, the reason why I say that because now they saying that the text messages, where is did y'all talk to Lil Durk? Did Lil Durk send the money, right? So, and they saying that they got a phone call. They saying that they got text messages of that. And then they saying that he'll be down here on the 17th. Lil Durk will be down here on the 17th. And then next thing you know, the killers that killed Stephon Mack in the same pictures with Lil Durk and $1 million worth of game with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you have to do in murder for hire is to be aware, bro. And you done, man. So y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think. I will be going live tonight.
So do y'all think, leave in the comment box right now, do y'all think y'all think that's true? Trenches News is trying to say, that was Trenches News, by the way. Trenches News is trying to say that Lil Durk and the chick that was riding off of Von basically saying Dirt ain't really no Von like that, and you know what I'm saying? All this and that. They trying to say dude Jam and Von wasn't really Dirt man's. Dirt was just obsessed with killers, and he looked out for him. But them dudes in the joint saying that they been knew Dirt. Von interview on Breakfast Club. He say how he knew Dirt. So now dudes is trying to take Dirt credibility, just saying that Dirt. He trying to say basically that Lil Durk was just a dick rider, and all he did was, pull niggas up and pull niggas in. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's how y'all feel. Like, come on, bro. That's how y'all feel. Like, that's how y'all feel in this girl Queen. Now I'm about to go look up the girl Queen, whoever this is. She said she was King Von girlfriend, and whatever. She held him down. I don't know, but I'm about to get into it and see what she's saying. Again, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, open topics. I'm in here to 12, so we about to get busy, man. You know what I'm saying? I was late this morning. I know I would have killed this morning on the content. We are down a little, numbers down a little bit, but hey, we're gonna get in the algorithm today because it's kind of snowed in day, so I'm jumping on YouTube all day today. I'm gonna give y'all a triple hitter. You know what I mean? I am going to double back. Probably at 6 o'clock and cover the whole YNW Melly thing and talk about the Melly thing. I am going to double back and do Melly. But right now, it's just open conversation. Just ride out with me. Jump in the car, man. If you smoke, smoke. If you like perks, take your perk. If you like Xannies, you like Xannies. Whatever you like, put it in you right now and ride out with me, man. This is good content. Rawdope Podcast vlog. It stands for the rawest and dopest interviews on the planet, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can will be used against you on the internet. We don't play games. We don't say names. We stay away from lames. That's it. We don't play games. We don't say names, and we stay away from lames. We don't play games. We don't say names, and we stay away from lames. That's what we do. That's a Rawdope podcast. And when you tap in here on this channel, it's no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. And we got our own opinion, dog. We got our own opinion. That's all we doing is making an opinion. Don't get mad at me because my famous saying is anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Y'all heard that before, just not on a podcast. You heard that in the interrogation room. So this is my thing. I'm giving you your Miranda rights. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. So don't do it. If you do it, we're gonna cover it. I'm gonna give my own opinion about it. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna look this girl up, Queen, and we're gonna get into it. So y'all put in the comments, right? Do you feel like Dirt was just obsessed with killers? What this guy saying? You know, is what they saying? You know? Let me see. Queen. What y'all eating for breakfast this morning, man? No, y'all ain't had to go to work. What's her name? Queen out? Hold up, I'm typing in there now, y'all. Oh, that's what it is. Here we go. Her name Mona Lisa. King Von didn't even fuck with Lil Durk. Here we go. We gotta get into this.
That's some more shit. It's like it wasn't goddamn it like, oh no, y'all was just rich as hell.
Hit that notification, chip and skirt and fries. I'm a fat boy. Yeah, I'm going for the sausage, eggs, home fries, the pancakes, bro.
Goddamn it, dropped songs together, did millions of views together, made millions of dollars together. Shit that y'all don't little ass shit that y'all don't know nothing about. Like Mona Lisa, you don't know nothing about folding them Von and Dirk making millions together. You don't know how that feel to make millions with somebody. Like Von know how it feel though, and he had that feeling with Smirk. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, even though y'all was messed up in the trenches together, trauma bonding together, me and Foden now, we was balling out together, rich as hell together, shooting people together, going to jail together, bonding out together, doing millions of the numbers together, counting hundreds of thousands of dollars together, probably smash females together, all type of shit. It's like shit that you don't never, shit that you don't know about, shit that you can't do, shit that you ain't never did. You know, so all that Von and Dirk ain't know each other. That shit cap. They got to know each other after he got out of jail, man. And it's like, so now going on to the other shit that she.
Okay. Here we go. Let's break down this interview, man. Yeah, she talks King Von. This should be a clip. He didn't make a clip.
Yo, we back.
G-Man Whoops. Trying to see some clip of this.
Start there, man. So look, let's get into some other shit. You and Kayla B, did y'all end this shit? Like what? First of all, before you, when they make them YouTube posts and they King Von's sister Mona Lisa, and then you got Kayla B, who is King Von's sister. Do you think like that's what started the whole shit, like shit like that?
Cause she know how close me and her brother is.
So break that down for the fans. How close was you and Von?
That was my brother. Like I can't even explain. Like words won't even explain. In real life, this way before that, me being around Oak Block or anything. Like,
this when you was whooping with Killerwood?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with Killerwood.
Okay.
And shit, we was locked in ever since. Like I ain't leave them boys' side. Like when he got locked up, every time I was there. What the fuck? What this nigga? This I used to fuck with his best friend, BD, Killerwood.
Okay, hit different. Then let's start that. Okay, hit different. Hold on. So you was whooping with BD. That's how you and Von like that.
No.
Okay.
Me and Von end up. Okay, so I had summer school, 8th grade, High Park.
Okay, let's start there. We gonna take this shit back to High Park.
They was already freshmen.
Okay.
But they had summer school too, cause they was some badass kids. They was some badass kids for real. So when I came in 8th grade summer school, you know, everybody like, everybody gonna know.
Now let's start there. You still look for BD? Let's start there. It's different. Let's start there.
Oh shit! Through the window.
A bitch trying to come through the window.
Oh my mama.
Hold on. So y'all in there whooping and a bitch trying to sneak through his window.
I'm trying to get to it. Where is what she talking about?
Bitch. Yeah. Okay.
Nowhere.
You don't claim butter no more? Man. Now you don't claim butter.
I gotta go to these messages.
Motherfucker go 1 block away, now they don't claim butter no more.
Butter said he gonna smack the shit out of me. And my little brother's number. Bitch, please. Butter find you somebody to play with.
Hold on. All Butter said you still don't like me.
No. This was he did in his interview. So I had wrote him.
Oh, he
Stop saying my motherfucking name, bitch.
Hey.
I'm saying, so what he was saying in the interview.
And then he just recently reached out to me talking about you still don't like me.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. Why he was whooping like that. Hold on. So basically you saying Butter be lying too, basically. Break this shit down. So dude Butter be lying? On them interview, like basically when you see the interviews, what you think? When you be saying that?
When Butter be on them interviews, I can honestly say like he who he is.
That's Butter. That's why I be trying to tell my brother, you gotta know him you gotta know that man. Y'all don't know him.
Like that. He been a character.
Y'all don't know him.
But as far as the other little shit, I don't know where he got that from. Cause he was hard body. That nigga been through juvenile, all type of shit all through his life. He ain't never did no flaw shit like that. So I don't know what happened. Like I guess motherfuckers gave up on him.
What you mean? Break this. I like that response. He won number 26. Y'all playing with this man like you.
Y'all playing.
We got Mona Lisa on here. Break that down.
Dang, I wish more than everybody was here to tell you. But Lil Mo can tell you. From MOB.
I'm trying to figure out.
But that's all I'm saying though. That's good shit, bro. Flame that blood up.
You ain't got to tell me motherfucking twice. Internet, you know, since they say I'm internet, we ain't got no beef. What's your pressure though? What's your pressure? That's the only thing that we had something about. You putting folks mama up on the internet. Other than that, I ain't give a fuck what you did, gang. When, bitch, you steady talking about I'm trying to fuck him, bitch. Let's not mention you used to fuck with your brother before you knew that was your brother. Come on now. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, Kayla. Stop playing with me. Bitch, remember we from the same block. We from the same hood, bitch. We both was Gyro. We both was. You remember? You used to be my sis when we was Gyro too. You remember? How I wanted to fuck him and I was fucking BD. How I want to fuck with him and I was fucking with T-Roy. How? And stop merching that. That shit don't even sound right. You talking about on Vine. That shit don't even sound right. You could have just said on my brother or something. You said, come on now. Stop it. Just stop it. Just stop at this point. Just stop, gang. Just stop it, gang. Just stop it. Just stop it.
Oh man, it's different. I'm trying to see what she said about Dirt Ain't No King Von.
I just interviewed Lil Tim.
Okay, I seen that whoop and play like this. This is what I noticed about the. Well, I ain't even see all the whoop.
It's not out yet. The whole thing's not out yet.
Yeah, I seen the beginning. Yeah, you was popping your shit, and then you like blah TV, and Tim just looked at your ass like
didn't say nothing.
Oh, phone them gray. I'm like that nigga crazy. That nigga look crazy, young. That nigga
Lil
crazy
Tim?
for real.
No, he opens up. I think he was just nervous in the beginning, but over time he opens up, and we start having a real in-depth conversation.
Mm.
Let me put it like this, right?
I'm texting y'all. Hold up. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, so Mona Lisa said that King Von didn't know Dirt like that, and you know, Trenches News saying he didn't know Dirt like that, and they said he didn't know Jam. I feel like all this is just hurt. All this is just hurt and hate against him. You know what I mean? Like, yo, okay, King Von, I knew him from around the neighborhood. He came off a bit. I gave him my opportunity to get some money. We got tight. It's a love, life, peace. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. People just hate Smirk, bro. Smirk just a rich dude that do what he do. You know what I mean? Oh shit! This dude on here, man. I'm glad I'm on tonight. It's lit. I expose Adam and Whack 100 show. Some people just don't. Okay, this is loose cannon.
He is really a sugar plum. He is really soft as cotton. He is a melted ice cube. He is a therapeutic pillow top mattress. Soft. He is ice cream that's been sitting out for 48 hours. Soft. He is not like that. And he's talking about squashing beef. Hookah butts. In a heartbeat, you will want to squash beef because you know it's safe. But I don't deal with you because you're a CI and a rat. Sweetie, be truthful. You're not like that. So Sweetie! This is what you get when I expose you. Big homie CC. Like, you gotta really stop, sweetheart. Sugar Plum, you not like that. I got content proving you not like that. You as a dancer, you gotta stop playing. I'm not trying to slander you, but don't talk about suing me. Don't talk about pull up. And you not like that. You know I'm like that.
Right.
Don't talk about you about to have those people that went to that building looking for you file a report. Yeah, that's not gangster. You gotta stop. Don't do nothing like that, honey bun. But Brick, aka Puka Butts, Thug is not talking to you because you're a rat. He don't talk to his own family because they a rat. What makes you even better? It's not. You told on this man Dirk. Pee Wee Won't Way. He openly admits this. And y'all want to keep asking what's going on? Adam, we have a question. Why do interviews and have guys put their energy out there like they super, super tough, right? And they about all this action.
Sure.
But you don't want to see it. Come on, Adam, you my guy.
Tap in, yo. This is Loose Cannon talking about supposed to Whack 100 and Whack 100 and Adam 22.
Music and you can kind of feel when people want to have sex and stuff like that. They put on love songs and stuff like that because the spirits. When people want to go out and go chip something and they listen to certain records, that's talking to spirits. They get that energy. Stop putting out the energy if you don't want that energy to be around you. See, I am, a demon, the boogeyman. Y'all want to know why I spelled loose? Luce, because it's short for Lucifer. Lucifer Cannon. I am that God. I believe in Jesus Christ. But listen, y'all gotta stop playing. But here's the content.
Right. Hey, why you ain't called me since you been on? For a month. You mad because I've been snitching? What from? Oh, the world. Listen.
She set him up.
This is a snitch word.
Oh, no.
You might as well tell
Shout out,
I told on Dirk.
No.
I told on Long Way.
No.
When the police came to your house and said they was doing that to that boy.
When you snitch,
that's because I left. Why?
Come on, you got people.
Damn. That's different, bro. Oh man, that was just Brick Baby talking, bro. This man did, sir.
Y'all want to know why I spelled loose? Luce, because it's short for Lucifer. Lucifer Cannon. I am that God. I believe in Jesus Christ. But listen, y'all gotta stop playing. But here's the content.
Right. Hey, why you ain't called me since you been on? For a month. You mad because I've been snitching? What from? Oh, the world. Listen.
She set him up.
This is a snitch word.
Oh, no.
You might as well tell shout out. I told on Dirk.
No.
I told on Long Way.
No.
When the police came to your house and said they was doing that to that boy.
When you snitch,
that's because I left. Why?
Come on, you got people.
Dang, bro. That was that was Brick Baby interview with Unc. You get what I'm saying? Well, Unc. Hold up. I go to that. Dang, this shit is deep. I'm gonna have some content for later, boy. I swear. Man, come on, man. Damn, yo. Brick baby, crazy. Crazy.
Back on the body, you'll see. You said that he is willing to do a podcast with you.
I know he is. That's
Yeah.
It is.
Back on the body, you'll see. You said that he is willing to do a podcast with you.
This Brick Baby versus Loose Cannon. I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
It's the loose cannon nigga that I don't fuck with.
Sweetie!
Like, we don't gotta understand it to where, like, he know where I'm at in life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talked to him. I'm not really worried about what niggas got going on, but I'm not going against the grain. I never.
You don't think that there's a way that you and Luce can get on, like, cordial? Is lines already been crossed as to where there's no way?
It don't make no sense.
I mean, it would be super entertaining.
How?
I mean, he's hilarious. You're pretty funny.
That's that white shit. What are you talking about?
I mean,
because it's like a weirdo. Like, that's false claiming the set and all that. I'm supposed to get cool with the nigga?
I'm not saying get cool. I said do a pod with him. I'm not saying
or what?
Could be interesting. I don't know.
The fuck?
Okay, we'll start at whack. We'll start at whack.
Devil's advocate. I agree with you.
I know what he's saying.
Because it's like, weird ass nigga ain't no podcast because nigga is up.
Just
I get you.
No,
I get both sides. But that would be amazing. But that would fully like lower you. That makes you like a buster. So like I get it.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't gotta play up here. We can say the truth. That'll make you look like a yee, and it'll be entertaining. But like, that's not. I don't think that's a good look for
And
real.
then, how is the conversation gonna go? You want me to sit here? Yeah. You want me to sit here and let
You're
it
sweetie
flip out mentally the whole time?
You're sweet. This was gonna do. You're sweetie. Sweetie. Fuck. Crats. Fuck. You're like a pastry with the cream inside the middle. With
blowing all up under the table.
Sweet.
He's funny.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's funny, bro.
Every time I watch a video, bro, I be on the fucking floor. Nigga, on the floor. Stomach hurt.
That's one thing I can give to him.
He's funnier than Scooby.
I would say that boy Loose Cannon ain't doing no laughing. Yeah, I don't know what Brick Baby and them got going on, but he ain't doing no laughing. Brick Baby said there's alleged paperwork on Ace Boy. Man, this is the one Brick Baby said he would have taken some plea deals. That's who was on there. Yeah, but these dudes be saying some crazy shit online. Hold up. When he was on Unk Joint, Hey, it is.
He didn't beat Rico because it's a way to beat Rico, but Thug don't know.
Yeah. You the beat of Rico is to walk out with no tail.
Yeah. Not 15 years, right? Because the Thug dude, hey, nigga walk down 14 years and mess up.
This shit funny, yo. This is funny. Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Tap it, man. It's a free loose day.
He from Gaylana. So he from Gaylana. Hey, Gaylana.
So it's going on.
He's going down. He's with the bussy. But Gucci Mane, what? That's why Gucci Mane got away from Jeezy.
I don't know, bro.
Because Jeezy like the bussy.
Yo, this is content. I'm just.
Oh yeah, it would. I don't know, but it don't matter. Like, cause you did it one time and you don't do it no more. You still just have. So Gucci Mane probably like half day, half straight. So he cool.
He she. So it's cool. He she. It's cool to be a bisexual rapper.
No, he she. So you could be a he she. It's good because like you could be the he and then you go home and be the she. Like it's a switch. You know what I'm saying? Like you
He
go out the
got
time
a beautiful wife at home, man.
Yeah. But how you know it's a wife?
He got a beautiful wife at home.
But how you know
The man ain't worried about no pussy.
Everybody like pussy.
No.
Everybody like pussy. Because listen,
he might like to just get a pussy.
Listen, but for everybody,
he ain't never had none. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, I'm gonna let everybody know what that means, right? Because everybody don't know. So if you at home, you watching this, pussy is kind of like a smell, right? And it's a smell mixed with booty, dick.
No, that's pussy. Pussy is boy pussy.
So I thought like a sexual. So
that's
vagina involved.
But pussy is booty, dick, and pussy.
Yeah, I thought like everything.
Pussy is just boy pussy.
Who ain't got that? Something like you said Gucci Mane got one of those?
I'm saying
he's a transgender.
He not. He ain't.
Something.
I'm saying you got a sacred spot that ain't supposed to be played with on your body. That's the boy pussy.
Something.
Hey yo, the dude Brick Baby funny. So Brick Baby beefing with Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon calling him all types of anything that's so. He was on Uncle. I can't find the clip of Brick Baby saying that he told Loose Cannon just played the clip. Y'all seen it earlier. What is content creating coming to, bro? These dudes are super official weirdies. They're not weirdos, they weirdies. Weirdos are just mind their business. They weirdies. You gotta put a D on them. Weirdies. They super weirdies. I don't understand these guys. And the content they making is making doing big views off the idiotic stuff like.
Every time you wipe your ass, that's gay.
How? That even makes sense. Like that's how I wipe my.
But one of the funniest niggas on the internet is this dude 607 Onk. Yo, it's hilarious. He said this is the dude that said he sacrificed his son. You know what I mean? Like, yo, crazy. Yo, crazy, bro. Here it is.
Talk about that.
Hold up.
Talk about something.
Hold up.
Yeah, I want to know.
I snitched on Dirt because they inside me the OTM.
Come on, listen, bro. Listen, we got plug the streets in.
I'm plugging them in.
Talk about Dirt. Talk about the snitch stuff. Talk about something.
Dirt, you want me to?
Yeah, I want to know.
I snitched on Dirt because they inside me the OTM.
Come on, listen, we got plug the streets in.
What man play like that though? What man play like that? Thank you. You know what I mean? What man play like that? Yo, say snitch. I mean, you don't even joke like that. They're locked up for murder for hire. You saying you snitched on him because he didn't sign OTF. And Brick Baby, I don't know if it's a joke or for real, but who runs around saying that they told on a man? That's so crazy to me in this content space that you would just say you told on a man, bro, on the internet playing like that with a nigga locked up for murder for hire. I mean, like, yo, it's the truth to every joke, bro. That's why I don't really be joking like that, bro, on the internet, bro. Because anything you say can and will be used against you. You know what I mean? I don't know about Brick Baby, bro. Brick Baby got a big question mark by his name, bro. Oh, man, these dudes are characters on the internet, man. It's open topics, man. I'm about to put the phone number up there. Y'all could call in anything y'all want to ask me or want to comment about. Let's comment about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had nothing on my mind. I was running late this morning, but I like to stay consistent with my content. So I had to jump on here, and I was going to jump on here and show love and support. You know what I'm saying? Usually it'd be a lot of people on here, but today, you know, the people probably just waking up. It's a snowing day where I'm from. But, hey, drop where you from. Do you 6 people in the chat right now? Tell me where you from. Who tapping in with me? I see my man Safi Loke tapping in with me. He gonna tap in with me every time. Who else tapping in with me? Let me know, man. Wait, put the phone line up. Call in. They gonna be open the rest of the show. They're gonna be in the rest of the show. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I'm about to put the phone lines up. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting the phone lines up there. Putting the phone lines up. Hold up. I'm doing right now. I'm putting the phone lines up, chat. I'm putting the phone line up right now. Putting the number up. Y'all can just call in. Be something to talk about, you know? Make sure y'all tap in at 6, though. 6 gonna hit different, I promise you. Man, what the hell is I'm bad, bro? Sent me so many texts, man. Here it is. Here it is. I already opened up the phone lines, bro. I did it wrong. There you go. It's up there, y'all. Let me go to this joint. The phone lines open. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So they ain't go with my man, Robert Brooks. Those police officers get arrested yet that killed, you know what I mean, Robert Brooks in that correctional facility. Okay. The reason Robert Brooks got transferred from Mohawk.
Yeah, this guy that I talked to on YouTube, he told him, I said, yeah, you're in that prison. And I had that was like right after I...
Make sure y'all call in right now, man. We talking about justice for Robert Brooks. I got to report on this every day because that was messed up. I'm a convict.
One of the mess halls just now, I see them feed the inmate up right at the guard shack here when I go to the rec yard. Just body slam this kid for no reason. Just for like, I don't even know what it was. They took him out the guard shack, just body slammed the kid, and the kid started fighting back and gave the CO a black eye. The shit was actually a good little karma for him.
That's shit.
And the CO was flailing on him like a girl. That shit was funny. Fucking hilarious. It was a little ass kid, like a little 120-pound dude, and this dude's like 250 pounds, big fat bastard, total piece of shit, just wailing on the kid, windmill style. It's crazy.
And there's nothing you guys could do about it in there. That's shit.
I don't know. The only way you can do something is when they fucked up and killed somebody like that. And now it's on. Now everybody can voice their issues, but before they don't care. You can call OSI from these phones. They got an Office of Special Investigation that investigates shit. They don't give a fuck. Nobody cares.
I'll tell you what, they are definitely investigating the shit out of this one. If it wasn't for those body cams, nothing would.
So listen, this is inmate calling from a Mohawk, Marcy Correctional Facility where Robert Brooks was killed that in the process of his transfer. So it's an inmate online talking to his people, and they're talking about the situation. So that's what y'all listening to right now. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Phone lines are open if you want to tap in. Let's go.
Be getting done.
Yeah. And they really thought those body cams were off when they were blinking green. Little did they know that they're always recording, and when they're blinking green, it's just the videos on it, not the audio. They thought they had to actually turn it on to get it to record.
Now, do all the COs have to wear those body cams?
Yeah, in this prison they do. Not in all of them. I know some prisons they don't have them yet, but this one, they have to have them here. The last time I was here, they would seriously brutalize you. They would just go by the windows, and if they seen people smoking outside the bathroom stalls, they would just rush in here and beat the shit out of everybody that's outside the bathroom stalls. Even if you weren't even not smoking. I was a non-smoker one time and almost got my ass kicked, but they knew who I was, so they didn't do anything.
No shit.
I've seen them whoop everybody's ass. I've seen them take out 4 or 5 people at the same time. They call them the goon squad. They used to run in there like 6 of them deep and just start beating the shit out of everybody.
Wow, and they can get away with all that.
Yeah, that's why they got cameras here. Because shit. Last time I was 2021 when I was here, they used to do that. But now they got cameras this time. And you can see what kind of shit they still try to pull behind people's backs.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, if it wasn't for those body cams, nothing. I mean, what do you know what happened in Mohawk? Why he was sent there?
Yeah, he got a fight. Well, that's where he was doing his time. He was doing 12 flat, and he already did 8 years out of his 12. And he was in Mohawk doing his time. He came down from a max, and he got in a fight with inmates there. And then they shipped him out because they were going to cut him up and shit. And then must have started problems with the COs, either leaving there or on the way here, because the way they carried him in, they carried him in the front doors like that. So he was problems on the van, something.
Yeah.
So when he came here and he was already problems, they just brought him to the little room there into the infirmary and just see how the rest of that played out. That's for damn sure.
That was awful.
You could see he was fine when they were carrying him in. He was bucking, bending his legs and pushing back. So he was bucking. He was definitely fine when he was here. Certainly wasn't fine 2 hours later.
God damn, that's fucking awful. Well, the rest of those COs that are in there that are not good, I bet they're dotting their I's and crossing their T's.
They're hoping to God that their buddies ain't telling them. You know damn well those guys are working with the feds right now. Like, oh, if you give me a better deal, I'll tell you about something that this guy did or this guy did. And these guys are all very, well, not all. There's a good handful that are cool, actually. And then there's some that are not hands-on. But there's certainly 5 or 6 more that are hands-on, and they're scared to death because they don't say shit. You can just see it in their faces. They want to say stuff. They have stuff they would usually talk shit about, but they don't say shit now.
Wow. Oh yeah, because they're being investigating something terrible.
And their buddies may be telling on for something that they've done in the past. So they're like, look, I got to just be an angel right now. You know, damn well, those guys are trying to get out of their charges. Because you seen Letitia James had to step down because she represented them as like a criminal defense lawyer or something.
Dang. So basically he's saying that I think he was saying that Robert Brooks had 8 years in on his 12-year sentence. He had 8 years in his 12-year sentence, and they said they brought him down from a maximum. So when you go to prison and you start out with 12 years, from my understanding, state of New York, they take you up high before they bring you down low. If you got like 3 to, but they say New York, everybody go to the max. So he did 8 years on 12 years. God knows, in the state of Maryland, you'd had 8 on 12. Unless you was a real bad inmate and had to bring it to the door. But anyway, they in prison, they drop your security level. So Marcy or these prisons are, low security, ain't supposed to be that bad. So this guy's saying they've been beating up inmates. If they catch you smoking, they gonna beat everybody up around the prison stall. He been saying that they was doing it. Now he's saying after this incident happened, a lot of those corrupt COs and a lot of those COs that was entertaining violence in that particular correctional facility, they piping down. They ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? He letting dudes get away with whatever. They smell smoke, they just keep on walking. You get what I'm saying? What it is. You know what I mean? They just keep on walking. You know what I mean? And I think it's tragic. But what am I really disturbed about this Robert Brooks situation is that those correctional officers haven't been charged. If me or you go out here and beat somebody half to death, stomp them and do that, and it's caught on camera, we are getting charged with that. I don't know why it's taking the state of New York to arrest and indict these 14 correctional officers and the 1 nurse. Everybody to do the kicking and the hitting is going to get that charge. But everybody to watch, man, you got conspiracy to it. You know what I mean? You watched them do it. You didn't stop them. You was with that. You was laughing. You didn't walk away from it. You stood there. So that's why I always talk about this Robert Brooks situation, because it is horrifying. It is dudes in prison that serving large amount of sentence that this goes on. Correctional officers are not there to be beating on nobody family member, regardless of the charge. Now, if an inmate hit a correctional officer and they get into it, the correctional officers is trained to restrain an inmate to a certain level. 14 on that little teeny guy is just like, hey, what are y'all doing, brother? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? So 14 correctional officers beating up one dude that weighed like $130, $120 is crazy. The dude said the dude got into it with the correctional officer and put his hands into him. Those correctional officers in those mountain prisons are so racist, bro, that every man ain't gonna stand down. You get what I'm saying? Every man ain't gonna stand down. And I've seen it tons of times. I've seen it tons of times, bro, where inmates swing on correctional officers. And I've seen tons of times when correctional officers had a way. Because once you swing on the correctional officers, the homies ain't gonna help you. For real, in some prisons, yes, the homies will help you, but in a lot of situations, you stand up against the administration, it's be a field y'all, and they gonna ship y'all. This one turned bad, bro. And I'm glad that they got these body cameras and correction officers got to wear these body cameras because a lot of bullshit can stop, bro. And like he said, it's a handful of correctional officers that work at the facility. They not on that shit. But it makes it, in that case, one rotten apple gonna spoil the bunch. That correctional facility would never be the same. And that's gonna be a correctional facility through the years. It's gonna get governed by inmates. And I was feeling like the whole state of New York correctional facilities was locked down because that's some shit that, man, I couldn't even trust them. Bro, we moving deep. If y'all come get one person out the cell, we watching y'all. Yo, y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not doing nothing no more. Y'all not never ever in y'all life transporting the inmate by y'all. So we want protection, bro. In here, bro. And that's what those dudes deserve, hands down. That's what those dudes deserve. It's text messages. Fideli's license group. So this dude was horribly just beaten, bro. And that's what they do in them correctional facilities. And this ain't just happened. This ain't just a thing that just happened and New York. This thing goes on all around the United States of America. You got somebody that's incarcerated. Do me, you know what I mean? Do me, a favor and write them. And like I said, man, keep a couple dollars on the phone for your peoples. Even if you have a fallout with your friends and family in prison, make sure the family member that don't have a fallout with them keep in contact so y'all can know what's going on. Because they transport us, man. They put you in three pieces, and when you get beat up in handcuffs, if any black man in the world could look at that brutal incident, right, right, and you will look at that and you will say to yourself, that could be you. Like they said, the Willie Lynch syndrome, the Willie Lynch law was like when you crucify a man like that on TV, it could put a lot of men in fear. But in 2025, fear comes more with what would I say, spinach. Popeye needed spinach. So, and you in a correctional facility, and we inmates or convicts, you got two types of people. You got inmates and you got convicts. The convicts and the inmates got to get together. And you have to say to yourself, this is not about black, white, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. You know what I'm saying? This is about us being a prison population that can be treated like animals if we don't stick together and show some type of unity amongst us men to let those correctional officers know that you're not a judge, you're not a police officer, you're not God, you don't have the right to do a lot of things. Do your job and go home. Don't do your job and come to work with intentions to murder nobody. When you have intentions to murder somebody, then that gives the people that knowing that they'll kill us if we got to go to hospital. They'll kill us if we got to do transportation. They'll do us like they did him. So we don't want to be transported or taken out to jail. So now we gonna protect ourselves and then gang up against them. You get what I'm saying? Then they want to call the National Guard because they have more power. My thing, and y'all better recognize, is those 14 people, especially the cops that was kicking and punching that man, hasn't been charged yet. If me and my friends choose to go brutalize somebody and it's caught on camera, we will be on the 6 o'clock news. Hey, it's 11:39. We'll be on the 12 o'clock news. We'll be on the 12 o'clock news. We'll be charged, indicted, and have to get lawyers and a court process and faces all over the news. They haven't even flashed those guys all over the news yet. They didn't even let the public, even though we all seen it, but they didn't release their names to the public yet. Like, what is going on? What is the real narrative about the world and where the world is headed at in 2025? This is an open topics, man. This is open topics. This is not me stuck on nothing specific. It's just open. It's a snowy day. I'm snowed in for a little bit. So I'm just saying we talking about everything. So I've been freestyling. I've been all over the place. But that's one thing that's been bothering me. And if you look at my channel, you notice I've been talking about robbing books because I've been locked up before. And I seen dudes get the holy, God Almighty. And I didn't do nothing. You know why? Because I'm not gonna hold you, man. Everybody want to be tough, bro. I ain't really play with them white boys because I know what they could do. Like I told y'all when I was telling you, the prison I was in is called MCIH, Maryland Correctional Institution in Hagerstown. And in that correctional facility, they had a thing called bad keys where they cemented the windows. So when they put you in a cell, it's all black. And they usually put inmates in a cell that they have fights with. You get what I'm saying? Or real deep joints. You get what I'm saying? They put you back there. And man, some of the things that happen back there, yo, is critical because it's by the kitchen. So the regular population can't even hear you scream or holler. They block the windows out. Nobody can do nothing for you. That's what they do. And in Hagerstown, they kill plenty of men with their bare hands and say something. In these prisons, TOs then kill inmates and put it on other inmates. Shit real, bro. Things happen in these correctional facilities, bro. So, and it's been hitting. So now that we all seen Robbie Brooks being brutalized and murdered right before our very eyes, us, I'm going to say y'all, the people that vote for all of this stuff and the people that say you should vote, they should be the main ones out there picking it because this is what y'all voted for. This is what y'all are voted for because a correctional facility is ran about the state. So your state electoral officials, you voted for a person to be in office that's been 2 weeks now and the man been dead.
Yeah, this guy that I talked to.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's been 2 weeks since the man passed away. And almost 2 weeks. I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but I know it's just been the headlines for at least a week for me. Nobody's charged. The officers' names are not released. They were fired, I think, or removed. I'm not sure. But you vote elected officials in office from the highest, from state to federal officials. And this is what they do. They take days and nights and weeks. Robert Brooks probably don't mean nothing to nobody on the channel. But if that was your people, you would be concerned. And if it was your people, nobody on this channel probably would care. People will talk about it, but you and your family have to deal with it. His family have to deal with the fact that he stabbed his girlfriend, right? He got 12 years in prison. He served 8 years of the 12 years and was moved to a lower security level where he lost his life. He didn't even lose his life in a maximum security. He lost his life in a lower security prison, right? Right? So he was locked because everybody say, why do you care? I remember reporting about this earlier and people say, well, he got 12 years for stabbing his girlfriend. Well, he served 8 years on that charge. That was 8 years ago. Girlfriend healed and she probably moved on with life. But he's paying his debt back to society and he lost his life in the hands of the taxpayers that pay correctional officers because they work for the state of New York. The taxpayer money. He was murdered on taxpayer money watch for being locked up for assault. Not attempted murder. Assault. They say he stabbed his girlfriend. Now somebody said he stabbed his girlfriend 12 times. I don't know what happened, but his girlfriend didn't die. So he wasn't locked up for murder and his charge was assault. We don't know if they was little phony pokes. You don't know. I don't know. I'm not defending that issue, what he was locked up for. I'm defending the fact that he was locked up, tried and convicted and sent to prison and had 8 years in on 12 years and went to a lower security level and got murdered on national TV because the body cameras they dropped to the internet, so all on the internet and making national headlines everywhere. And no justice for the brother because there was no arrest made yet. And why is, even when arrest is made, why did the arrest take so long? I think about stuff like that. Even with President Trump, if I get convicted of a felon in court, man, you lose your job. We've seen it happen to Marilyn Mosley. We've seen it happen to tons of people. You get convicted, you can't be in that position. We watching the president be convicted, be the president, and I like Trump, but I'm just saying that's crazy. We also watching, white, probably privileged correctional officers beat a black man to death and don't get charged for days. You watch Luigi Manoli shoot the executive in New York and get a massive manhunt out for him. You seen the guy that set the girl on fire, he's being prosecuted. You seen the girl that just stabbed the mail worker, is being prosecuted. You see people in Baltimore, Murder Inc. all day being locked up and prosecuted. Why are these 14 white men not prosecuted yet? That's what bothers me. That's what makes me think about it 100%. That's what me step away from the hip hop, step away from all the stuff that go in the world and face reality. You could be in that cage. You could be in that situation. And it could happen to you, your brother, your sister, your mother, your aunt and uncle. And God knows what happens to the queens that paying their debts back to society in those correctional facilities. The correctional facilities need to be governed better because the voters, you a vote election official, you pay your state and federal taxes just like I do, but I'm not a voter. And that's what we're paying for, to see this type of stuff on national TV. You get what I'm saying? You see that on national TV. And you're not offended by that. That's something wrong with you, brother, sister, black man. Power to the people. Vote or you don't vote. How you going to talk about if you don't vote and nothing's going to happen if you don't vote? You don't have an opinion if you don't vote. Well, hey, I have opinion of the day for all the voters. I'm not a voter, but for people that pay federal and state taxes, I disagree if that's what my money is paying for. You, the voters, you pay your federal and state taxes and you vote for election officials to be in the office. All you voters need to step up and say, that's a problem. I didn't vote. So they say, well, since you don't vote, you don't have nothing to say. I don't. I have an opinion to say. Voters, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from a taxpayer standpoint. Voters, you voted elected officials in the office, state and federal level, that's allowing 14 white men to be murdered. Taxpayers, we just paid for 14 white men to murder a black man after you say you go to court, you get tried, and then you have justice. The victim in this case, while the man was in jail, got her justice. He's serving 12 years. He's paying his debt back to society with 8 years in on a 12-year sentence. A little short from coming home to being with his family and regrouping and probably show some type of sincere for the crime that he committed. Nobody knows the man that he became. Nobody knows what he learned in prison because his life was shortened by some racist correctional officers in upstate New York, by Utica, New York. They beat him. They kicked him. They stripped him. They humiliated him. They picked his head up like he was a rag doll. That's what happened. That's what's on TV. Outside the hip hops, the whack 100, the ton things, the marathons, everything everybody doing. Voters and taxpayers. I'm a taxpayer, not a voter. I want to say that again. I'm a taxpayer, not a voter. We need to step up and say that because you have the poor righteous teachers, you have the black people just always fighting for justice, no peace. You got them stepping up, and I'm quite sure they're not voters. because they understand the vote doesn't count. But the voters who voted these elected officials in office, federal and state level, need to step up and saying something. You know what I'm saying? Need to step up and saying something. That's all I'm saying, man. 14 people. And then the spokesperson for the whole case is Attorney General James, a black woman that can't even have a straight face. Hey, y'all, listen. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. But listen, I want to play this from Attorney General James' mouth, a black elected official. Listen to what she said.
Hello, and Happy New Year. Earlier today, after much consideration, research, and review, my office decided to recuse itself from the investigation of the correction officers involved in the events preceding the death of Mr. Robert Brooks at Marcy Correctional Facility in Oneida County. This decision is not one that was made lightly, but we believe this is the best course of action to protect the integrity of the investigation and to ensure accountability and justice for Mr. Brooks, his family, friends, loved ones, and for all New Yorkers. My office's Division of State Counsel by law represents state agencies in legal matters, including the Department of Corrections and correction officers. My Office of Special Investigation investigates matters where an officer of the law may have caused the death of a civilian. As part of our Office of Special Investigation cases, we do internal conflicts checks. After obtaining video and identifying the officers involved in the incident, we conducted the standard check. 4 of the correction officers under investigation in the Robert Brooks matter are currently defendants in other matters and are being represented by lawyers in the Office of the Attorney General. While we are confident in the firewalls set up between the Division of State Counsel and the Office of Special Investigation, even the possibility or mere appearance of a conflict could tie up a potential prosecution in lengthy legal challenges or get a potential prosecution outright dismissed. And I will not allow justice to be delayed or denied because of a conflict. Earlier today, we filed papers in Onondaga County Supreme Court under County Law Section 701 to appoint Onondaga County District Attorney William J. Fitzpatrick as a special prosecutor in this matter. When a prosecutor is unable to take a case, County Law Section 701 allows for the appointment of a district attorney in the same judicial department. District Attorney Fitzpatrick has served Onondaga County for over 30 years. His office is well-resourced to handle this complex and large investigation, and I thank him for taking on this case. Additionally, my office's Division of State Counsel will not represent the Department of Correction and or its officers in this investigation. Again, this decision was made with the utmost respect for the integrity of this investigation, and we will ensure that there will not be any delays. My Office of Special Investigation will hand over all records to the District Attorney's Office immediately. My office has spoken with representatives of Mr. Brooks's family to explain this decision. And I want to take this opportunity, again, to express my sincerest condolences to them during this unimaginable, difficult time.
Right.
It is critically important that justice is served. And this decision ensures that it will be.
So we hear her say everything, and I get it. I understand. But one thing the justice ain't served is them boys wasn't arrested. Every crime I committed, I got arrested or had warrants for my arrest. And that's the problem that I got. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck is you talking about? Everybody else can get charged with them. That ain't right. Everybody else can get charged with them white boys. Fuck out of here. No, nobody want to hear that. It's just crazy. Let's get into my man King Hove. Like I said, open top, his phone lines open. Tap in with me, man. If you just tapped into my channel, man, hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. And we had a snowstorm in Maryland, man. Nah, man, we had a snowstorm in Maryland. Let's talk about the snow. I want to know outside. The roads look pretty clear.
All morning long, First Meteorologist Steve Sosna, Tim Williams, they're working together to track this storm. And
but my joint is the snow a little different out where I'm at.
Traffic. She's been monitoring the roads all morning, and we want to begin.
It's just your traffic, to know what the weather is. We snowed in. Hey, if you just tapped in, man, drop your area code, man, and where you from.
Coming down really hard. Next minute, you get a little bit of a break, but you can see what that heavy snow has done to the city. We are now pasted in white, a winter wonderland in the city of Baltimore. And in fact, if you're watching us in the WJZ viewing area, you have snow on the ground. We got to get rid of that here before it gets real cold tonight. But kind of a pretty shot there. And actually, if you look at the Inner Harbor, look at the bottom of your screen. There is ice forming now in the Inner Harbor. It'll be interesting to see how this shot plays out this week with the cold weather expected. But let's talk about the storm. Obviously, it's a WJZ First Alert Weather Day, and for good reason. We have our snow moving through. Now, as advertised,
snow moving through.
We'll be starting to wind down between 10 and noon, but still south of Baltimore City, we have some heavier snow happening right now.
I'm trying to tell you where I'm at. That joint heavy.
Right now, and through this morning, we're going to see that tricky.
I like stocks, but I don't really trust stocks. And if I invest in stocks, I got to do like some knowledge and shit.
The roads are going to get drastically better. But I think the main interstates, they'll be able to start to catch up with those.
So the road's ugly.
Some flurry, sleet, and freezing drizzle.
Wow.
Well, then round number 2 fills back in, and any kind of light mix that's around, those freezing drizzle drops or sleet, will flip back over to a light or steady powdery snow, and that could leave an additional 1 to 3 inches. Visibility really depends where you are.
So we snowed then, baby.
We've had an increase in visibility, which means a decrease in the intensity of snow. Meanwhile, to the south of there, down toward Annapolis, the snow picking back up again. So we'll be checking in with our own Miana Massey, who is in now the thick of the heavier snow. That 97 drive is not fun right now. Steady to heavier snow continues. Winter storm warning in effect for the state. What that means is stay home and have fun in it with the kids, or hibernate and watch us, but we don't want you out on the
state of emergency.
Unless you're an essential worker. Let those crews do their job.
Let the crews clean the roads up. Baltimore County, Maryland.
Part 1 and part 2. So these totals.
So basically, the roads still messed up, y'all. So don't go messing around on them roads.
Of that snow is yet to come. Oh joy, right, Tim Williams? Who's back in the cold. And the second part of this storm system, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, Steve. While all these conditions are going to fluctuate, the visibility, the intensity of the snow, what's not really changing are the temperatures. If anything, they're going to go from cold to colder. Let's talk about the current conditions. Right now, we're looking at 26 degrees.
It's gonna be ice.
It feels colder. 18 is what it feels like. This northeast wind at 8 miles per hour, visibility very limited. And what you will see here right now, the temperatures across the board, we have mid-20s across the entire state. 24 in Rock Hall, 26 at BWI Marshall, 25 over toward Frederick, 24 down toward Oatonton and Denton as well. Both of those Dentons.
23 degrees outside.
But it feels like the teens across much of the area. 17 over
Oxford, 17 degrees.
13 in Mount Airy, 14 in
it's
Thurmont, 17 in Parkton.
It's cold.
BWI Thurgood Marshall. As the storm
18 degrees at BWI. That's different.
And varying intensity. We may get that break in the afternoon around 2:45. We may be in that lull, but you don't see the temperatures really going up very much.
I gotta go shovel.
See a few 30s down toward Oxford, down toward the Lower Eastern Shore. But that's going to be just enough to create a bit of a mix in our snow. You might get some sleet, some freezing rain, some frozen drizzle out there. But again, the temperatures only going down as we get into the overnight. We start to see the skies clear overnight and into tomorrow. Temperatures get into the 20s, but again, dropping right on back down into what feels like temperature in the teens. So across the state, our highs today, 29 degrees in Baltimore, 30 up toward Elkton, 26 in Cumberland, 35 in Salisbury, and 37. That seems to be one of the warm spots. That's down in Ocean City, right along the water's edge. So just know that whatever
we tapped in, man, Maryland, we got our little joint. So guess what? I'm gonna be on the tube all day. You know what? I'm feeling like I'm about to turn this into a 12-hour stream. I'm just not getting off of YouTube. This is about to be the longest stream ever. Like, I'm just open topics, I'm in and out. I might dip. I might go eat my food. I might play some one of my old joints. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm coming back. I'm gonna do my thing. So, rapper the baby cries during fiery police investigation. So, baby got charged with this thing a long time ago, and they saying that this police investigation and everything is going on. You get what I'm saying? So his tapes revealed. That's what the world is about. I guess it's the big thing now, selling dudes tapes. I'm gonna pay the crime and justice tape. I'm gonna pay this. I'm gonna pay that. You know what I'm saying? They show the video of him shooting the fan one in the store. You know what I mean? They doing their thing though. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this because we tapped them. We all over the place. Open topics, the phone line open. But I don't know. Nobody's calling in, so I'm gonna shut the phone lines down. But niggas could call back in. It's a 12 o'clock hour right now. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. We are tapped in. So we gonna get into this rapper the baby cries during Fury police investigation. You know what I'm saying? A long con report. You know what I mean?
Shot and killed Jalen Craig in a Walmart in 2018. DaBaby has always claimed that he was approached by two men who threatened him with a gun while he was shopping with his then partner and their children. The new footage, however, appears to show DaBaby throwing the first punch. The man who was punched, Henry Douglas, told police a scuffle broke out after DaBaby punched him. He said his best friend, Jalen.
So what they trying to bring him up?
The fight when DaBaby pulled out his gun and shot him. Following the release of security footage by Rolling Stone, DaBaby posted this on social media.
What more do you want from me?
Yeah, this is about to be interesting.
This video contains the interrogation of a rapper suspected of being involved in a shooting. Rapper Jonathan Kirk, known as DaBaby,
wow,
has a reputation for having a short temper and being quick to resort to violence. He once fatally shot a teenager in Walmart, who he claimed was trying to rob him. In spite of later video evidence, the murder charges against Kirk were dropped. He also shocked witnesses at an event where he struck a female fan.
Damn.
Didn't like the fact
So we got some high issues. Low.
For this type of behavior being typical, it wasn't
Low.
a surprise to find out that he was involved in another shooting at Prime 112 in Miami, Florida.
So he banging that gun. We getting into the baby. Let's go.
And Kirk returned fire.
Hit that notification button. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Leave a comment if you tapped in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Donate to the channel. Do y'all thing. Hit that like button. Donate to the channel. Tap in, man. We running a marathon today. Let's go. So this is interrogation of the baby. I really don't do show a lot of visual on it, but I probably hook my computer up. She been quiet, but you know what I mean? We're gonna get into it though. But listen to it.
Yeah, I have to read you your rights. So if you just explain yourself this way, that's fine. Again, this is the way it's worded. I don't have no control over it. So whatever you state, you're involved in. That's what we got to talk to you. I understand what you're saying. But at the end of the day, from Miranda warnings, the way that it's the form, this is straight from the state attorney's office. Now, the way that in order for me to ask you any questions, I know, but in order to ask you, this is for everyone we're interviewing tonight. I have to read this to you. It's cool if you don't want. I'll just explain it to you. You know what I mean? Like I say, well, you know what I mean? Like, my best interest is to tell you but I'm not suspect. You know what I'm saying? It's honoring and not is perfect, and we understand that. You just gotta honor. There's no way we have to do it, you know, for long. So we talk to a person, we have to read the person's rights. So we can ask you questions. I'm a suspect. I'm already being treated like shit. I'm sure you forget about that, bro. Forget about that part of it. You don't know better about that.
Kirk is concerned about the wording of the paperwork, but those are the standard terms used for anyone being interrogated and are unrelated to his possible guilt or innocence.
I know that to be decided. I'm here, we're talking to you, you know what I'm saying? In the hospital, shot. I know, and that's trying to get something to eat. And that's what we're trying to get to the bottom of the restaurant. He gets shot. Well, we trying to walk in the restaurant, and I get shot at. They steal his car, pull up. What you mean, bro? I understand, Mr. Griffin, but I can't talk to you about it without reading your rights. So I want to get
look at that.
That's all. I could write it somewhere else.
I just don't like that.
MTA bus laid out. Definitely can't bus sliding out. You know that joint streets ain't right.
All right, so you don't feel uncomfortable. Okay, I'm gonna ask him. Okay, so like, do you mind if I go call him and ask if I change?
I'll check it out.
Okay.
What is that you want? Something to drink?
Yeah, I'll give you some. Water. Don't take care of that. Give me 1 second.
Kirk is not the only one reluctant to cooperate. Wisdom refuses to answer even the most basic questions.
You know that's something for Nick? Just wanna talk to you. Call you up for his name. Huh? We know it, but I just wanna call you like first name. What is it? It's Wisdom, right? No Wisdom. So can you at least nod your head? Are you gonna talk to me, yes or no? So I don't want to see what's up. Not gonna talk? Alright. He's gonna help you a lot. You talk. He's not gonna help you not to talk to us. But it's your call. How old are you? Huh? I can't force. We can't force you to talk to us. So you're gonna end up going to jail today. Especially if we don't know your side of the story. Okay? And for a serious charge. So you know.
Right.
We came here to talk to you, get your side of the story. Maybe you have something to tell us that we could, find something out that we don't know. But if you don't talk to us, we gotta go back when everybody else told us. You know, giving your name.
Shorty standing on business.
Which has nothing to do with the person who came to us. That's your decision. You gonna stick to that? Yep. All right, sounds good. Stay right there. Yep.
Dang. So Shorty stood on business. He ain't say a word. So what I'm saying in this video now, he ain't saying nerve. Baby's being interrogated. I'm gonna show y'all.
It's time to come. I work so much, but I'm not done at work. It's to work a lot. Shut up. Like not stop. All right, stay. So too much work or not non-stop. I mean, it's been slowed up. All year. It's not picking back up. It's all year long. 29. Oh, you got energy. No, I'm good. I ain't complaining about the work.
Give me a few minutes, all right?
Oh, sorry to wait you now.
It took forever to get back to us, huh?
We just want to do things right, yo.
We want to make sure that you're protected and giving your side of the story. Okay? So what the advising was, subject is now going to be person. Okay, you sound like a person. But I explained why you're here. It was an incident.
So that's what we on, man. We on the interrogation joints right now with the baby. So hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Drop a like, leave a comment.
At this point, we know that there were shots fired. Apparently, at some point, you're somehow involved in this, either being shot at, returning fire, and that makes you a person of interest for our investigation. Because you're involved in some way or form. We need to figure that out. That's why you're here. That's why you're right here around the rights. Okay? So we need to get to the bottom of this story and figure out what exactly happened. So just wanted to go ahead and reiterate that with you. So now that it says person, and I'm ready to get around the rights.
They read him as Miranda rights. You know what I mean?
And it's your first. Yeah, 760. So you want me to call you Jonathan, Mr. Kirk, or you prefer Matt?
Mr. Kirk is good.
So Mr. Kirk, you came on my beach, you're getting some relaxation in, fine.
Okay, we're going to show something.
Okay, got a show on Saturday? So today was just not a relaxed day before the show, or? Okay, so then.
It was.
It was.
You already filming.
So today you're just relaxing, right? A video shoot too.
Kirk is usually in Miami on business, whether it is to perform live or shoot a video. While there, he heavily frequents the local restaurants and clubs. Right now on my Patreon, you can watch the most shocking interrogation you'll ever see by far. What happens in this interrogation room is certainly not suitable for YouTube, and it will leave you completely shocked. Go to patreon.com/Stranger Stories Plus to watch it, plus many other Patreon exclusive videos.
Bring on the new year with Pep Boys. Trust Pep Boys to keep you rolling with quality service for every mile. Make an appointment with Pep Boys today and don't miss your chance to save big.
Marketers, ready to take your lead management to the next level? Make can drive big changes with minimal change to your current setup. With Make, you can integrate and automate your existing MarTech, connecting your CRM, CMS, analytics, and much more. Eliminating manual work to seamlessly route, qualify, and enrich your leads. So no matter which tools are working best for you, Make can help you gain deeper insights about your performance and drive more growth from your current efforts. So join the thousands of marketers already automating their MarTech stack and see where it takes you. Visit make.com to see how you can drive more growth today.
Okay. I'm just trying to lead to what, how you got the Prime, and then what happened. Okay, so
Today, prepping. And close it up.
So you go to Prime. They're gonna be out there. We'll get you guys. We'll get you your phone. We're done. I can't. All your problems.
That's gonna help the other job investigations.
The car is sealed, so no one's gonna take your stuff. The car is sealed. Because I want to make sure that I haven't been shot at. You guys go to Prime to eat. Do a video in the car.
My young CEO, sure.
Kirk isn't entirely clear, but at least two other people involved were Wisdom Awudi and Christopher Arena.
Prince, right? Was with you? There was the other side of the other street?
Okay, baby. Say nobody was in the car with me. Okay. Sure. We ready waking, baby. I gotta get to the chase, man. I can't watch this whole interrogation videos with baby. Like, come on, get to the chase.
You think it was just like a fucking random event that happened?
You know what I mean? Get to the chase. That's probably something I'm gonna report on later.
Who said? Wait, what? Oh Lord.
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh Lord. On the internet, Hustle Cartel challenged Finesse 2 times in Charleston to a boxing match after they accused Hustle of mistreating Lil King and taking him from Finesse.
Starting like you lazy glass I having ass hoe. I've been around King 3-4 years, but since you tended the Hustle Cartel business, tend to this. I got $100,000. I knock your weak ass out 1-on-1 in the ring. I got another $100,000. I knock that fat fuck out that you rhyme for in the ring.
It's your got quiet. You not post that paperwork. Not post that fight. What can't fight? What can't do no fight? You might knock somebody out. You ain't dope on. Where your wife been? At the new house I bought. I'm finna call in a minute.
So this what he got mad at. He got mad at the Say Cheese TV interview. Yeah. He ain't been
been talking about fighting finesse 2 times before now.
Show away.
Now when the Say Cheese TV interview dropped, all of a sudden he want to squabble for $200,000.
That ain't no goddamn money.
Not for making that kind of money, ain't. Now, who ain't got that money, yeah, they'll jump on it. They'll fight for $10,000. So I'm saying to myself, you want to squabble and you want to use my name, my face. Man, you know how much money that's gonna bring? He come with $1 million.
Charleston White also defended Finesse 2 times as he explained how all this got started when Hustle allegedly took King from Finesse.
If I'm a solid in real life, and I done got this look from another guy who literally tried to help him. It's not like Finesse really didn't try to help this kid, because this kid was on the street before Finesse got him. How you gonna let this kid get in front of the camera and talk all that man business in the form of really telling and snitching, dry snitching as they call it?
Right.
So he let the little nigga get on there and dry snitch, talk about when they was in a high-speed chase, he was hating on Moneybag Yo. So when I heard that, I said to myself, that's a grown nigga telling him this information to relay to us. That ain't this kid relaying this to us on his own, because he was articulating it too good. So I said, nah, man, that's a grown nigga being messy, not knowing who it was. I didn't know who Hustle Gang was before now. I just know based off King's behavior and actions. Man, that little nigga with a whole ass nigga, because a real nigga would have told him, homie, we ain't even gonna speak on that nigga. We just go get our money from that nigga. I ain't gonna let you get online and put the other man business. That's a messy little hoe. That's a whole ass. So that was my take on it. So yeah, so when I heard that and said that, now all of a sudden he want to fight. You ain't got enough money to fight me. Now you can die behind it. You can try to come jump on me, and we not make nothing, and we risk killing one another. But other than that, you'll die trying to fight me.
But not for real. After Charleston mentioned Hustle's wife and crossed the line, Hustle went ballistic. Hustle claims he knows exactly where Charleston White will be next, and he'll be there. Hustle cartels on Charleston's ass.
Guess what, bitch? I just made the bronze with New York, baby. Yeah. Guess what? I can't wait to slap the shit out that little glass eye, baby. Have that little dick rolling on the floor. I can't wait, because guess what? I know what they're picking you up in. I know where you're staying at. Yeah. I know the Black Explorer SUV they finna pick you up in, tag number TL5396. Yeah. I can't wait to see you tonight, boy. We coming right through that back door onto that motherfucking stage, boy.
What about Finesse? Nah, Finesse ain't running from Hustle at all. Here's Finesse 2 times response to Hustle.
You can't do nothing to a nigga from the internet, bro. If I don't respond on the internet, I'm a bitch ass, scary ass nigga. But then when I see this and I shoot this nigga in the face, I'm a stupid ass nigga. See what I'm saying? This I can't win with y'all. I can't win with y'all.
Damn, so this situation's getting intense. Hustle Cartel is ready to crash out. Charleston White crossed the line and made it
What
personal.
it is, Prophet?
But comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this.
Now that's crazy. Charleston White, Hustle Gang, he ready to crash out. Man mentioned his wife. Said he bought a house for his wife. Man, come on, yo. Oh, y'all heard about this? Nicki Minaj wanted by Detroit police? I know. Oh, is this fake news? I don't know.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Benzino, man. Shout out to my guy OG Product, the top.
Track with it.
In Vegas. What happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. What happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. Is they talking about? Check the stats.
Police, has requests an arrest warrant, man, for Nicki Minaj arrest because Nicki Minaj is being accused of assaulting her former manager in Detroit last April, and it seems like law enforcement want Nicki Minaj, man, detained, so they issued a warrant for Nicki Minaj arrest. So if I was Nicki Minaj, man, I would go to Detroit, man, ASAP off the rip and go try to handle my business and see what these officers want, because Detroit is the last place that Nicki Minaj would want to go do some time, because trust me, it's a big difference between Detroit and New York City prison and jailhouse. Things that makes you go,
Lansing police continue their homicide investigation after a shooting leaves one person dead. Right now, a person of interest is in custody for the killing, and another shooting victim is recovering in the hospital after surviving the gunshots that broke out last night. 6 News reporter Zach Priest was out at the scene this morning and joins us now live with the community's reaction. Zach.
Thanks, Stormy. The shots rang out at the Town Square apartment complex around 8:30 p.m. last night. That's along the 4900 block of Belle Chase Boulevard near the Jolly Road exit on the city's southeast side. Officers, they arrived to the scene to find 2 people with gunshot wounds. One was a 36-year-old.
I want to look into this. Anybody heard about Nicki Minaj being wanted by Detroit police? You know what I mean? I'm just giving you a sneak peek. When I dig into my content later, I'll probably report on this. But Nicki Minaj wanted by Detroit police for last March shooting. So I'm gonna go look for this stuff right now. I have to whip the computer out for this. This should be breaking news. That might be fake news. Oh shit! Police issue arrest warrant for Nicki Minaj after she put Nicki Minaj finally exposed ex-manager. Nicki Minaj manager, bro. Nicki Minaj. Okay, it was actress.
Well, Nicki Minaj is currently under fire. Why? Because the Detroit police have issued an arrest warrant for her for assaulting her alleged ex-manager. Now, this story is out of pocket because Nicki Minaj is being sued by her former day-to-day manager for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Now, this comes after, wow, these claims are insane. Now, this all relates to the lawsuit from a guy named Brandon Garrett, a man claiming that he used to be Nicki Minaj's manager. He said that she got physical with him in Detroit back in 2024. And in the lawsuit, he said he was reportedly in charge of the day-to-day operations for Nicki Minaj for her 2024 Pink Friday 2 tour. Allegedly, things got heated after the show backstage at Little Caesars Arena, and he alleged that Nicki Minaj lost control and hit him several times. So this Brandon Garrett guy claims that Nicki Minaj was inside with her other members of her team, and she started grilling folks about their job responsibilities. He then says she flew into a rage when she learned that Garrett had once sent someone else to pick up one of her prescriptions. He said that Nicki Minaj started screaming at him, "Are you effing crazy? Having somebody pick up my prescription? Have you lost your effing mind? And if my husband were here, he would knock your effing teeth out. You're a dead man walking. You're just effed up your whole life, and you will never be anyone. I'll make sure of it." Garrett then claims that Nicki Minaj kept screaming at him and told him that his life was over before striking him on the right side of his face with an open hand. He then says the force of the blow caused his head to swing back and his hat flew off his head. She done knocked the kufi off of that man's head. Now, then Nicki Minaj's security team then allegedly swarmed in close to Garrett, and he claimed Nicki Minaj struck him on the right wrist, knocking documents out of his hands onto the floor. Once there, he claimed that he got in a heated argument with her again, and then her former manager, Deborah Ante, reportedly started going off on him too. So then he said Nicki Minaj told him to get the F out. Well, he grabbed his hat and quickly exited the room, locking himself in a restroom at Little Caesars Arena. He then says that his wrist was throbbing and his face was sore, and he called his fiance to let him know what happened, claiming that he stayed locked in the restroom for hours out of the fear for his safety. Now, Garrett claimed that Nicki Minaj's team didn't let him out on the tour bus to get back to Chicago, leaving him stranded in Detroit. So now he's suing Nicki Minaj for assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. And he's going after her for damages. Now, this is absolutely wild. Why? Because Nicki Minaj can't be swinging on grown men like that. And then on top of that, she locked him in the bathroom and then she left him in Chicago. Nicki. The question I'm trying to ask is, what was the prescription? Because that prescription must have been so important that, you know, she didn't really want nobody to know what she was getting. Now, a lot of people are saying all kinds of craziness. They're saying that it was a prescription. Well, it wasn't technically a prescription, but it was some of that Christina Aguilera, or somebody was saying that, you know, these celebrities be, you know, having these little, you know, they be having little health problems, and, you know, they got to keep it under control so they, you know, continue to, you know, have a little fun here and there. But they saying the whole industry be having, so they be having But if you catch my drift, I ain't really trying to say that. I don't want to get mad at me and say that I say it, because I can't say nothing. But anyways, how hard you got to slap somebody for their hat to fly off? And then, actually, how hard did she slap him for a year later for him still to be salty? That's great. And then it just seems like maybe she just can't control Roman's revenge sometimes. But other people are saying that, you know, she was off a herky jerk, you know, and she. If you're thinking of selling.
Wow, man. Nicki Minaj smacks her manager, man. The manager is oh man, Nicki, man. Nicki, bro. Nicki the homegirl. That is crazy to me. Wow, Nicki. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nicki Minaj, man. Hey, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Nicki Minaj, man, got a warrant issue for her arrest in Detroit. Oh man, it's already lit. But listen, make sure y'all tap in with me at 6 o'clock, man. I'm gonna tap back in, man. I get deep down into this Nicki Minaj story, get deep down into some stories I want to cover, but I was late this morning, so you know, and whenever I'm late, I come back by 10 o'clock, man, to try to deliver some content to y'all, especially if I'm not on the go, but I'm snowed in today. So I gave y'all some snowed in concert. It was a freestyle, nobody calling in on the lines, but y'all tapped in with me. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. I'm about to go eat a bite to eat, probably drink some hot chocolate, and I'll probably be back on YouTube, which in the next hour or two, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Rawdope podcast vlog.